A packed auditorium at a Henrietta church as Sarah Collins Rudolph shares her story. More than 6 decades ago, she survived the deadly bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama.
We should always remember that the death of those young girls, they really changed the world.
It was 1963, just days after the March on Washington. Rudolph was 12 years old, inside the church with her sister Addie and 3 of her friends when the blast hit.
I called Addie, and I called her name 3 times, but she didn't answer. I didn't know what had happened because I was blind from the bombing.
Addie Mae Collins, Cynthia Wesley, Denise McNair, and Carol Robertson were killed. Rudolph survived, but not without injury. She was blinded in her right eye. Members of the Ku Klux Klan planted more than a dozen sticks of dynamite under the church's steps. The crime shocked the nation, but resulted in no convictions until years later.
A lot of people don't know I wasn't, born in 1963, and they don't know what Birmingham had to go through to get our civil rights and our voting rights.
After years of healing, Rudolph began traveling with her story. In Christ New Hope Ministry on Pinnacle Road, her most recent stop.
I think it's amazing because here's somebody I think the average person could not recover from, but here's a lady whose heart filled with love, and most people after coming off a tragic incident like that do not recover.
Rudolph sharing her story of survival and message of forgiveness.
It's so important that we remember our history, remember where we came from and where we're going, and it's just so inspiring to hear that we're not going to give up. We're going to keep fighting and keep telling our story.
No matter how much you think you know about your history, it's nothing like hearing it from someone that's lived through.
I want them to walk away knowing that we didn't have these rights, and they shouldn't take these rights for granted.